The video I'm about ready to show you is a news piece that came out before Kristi. It was announced that Kristi Noem was being replaced as Director of Homeland Security. That's why the news piece refers to her as embattled Department of Homeland Security Director Kristi Noem. But the purpose of the news clip still is one that needs to be discussed, and that is that the fact that it has been widely reported that Kristi Noem is having an affair with somebody that's a former Trump staffer that has been moved on to, I believe, the Department of Homeland Security's payroll and has been traveling everywhere around with her. Corey Lewandowski, you guys might remember the name. And when confronted about it under oath, she would not say no. And at the end of the day, if you're not having an affair, you have absolutely no problem saying, no, I'm not having an affair. The only reason you would not say no, in my opinion, is because you were having an affair, and if it came out later on that you were having this affair, and you had already testified to Congress that you weren't having an affair, you could be charged with perjury.
Tonight, embattled Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem confronted over allegations she's having a sexual relationship with former Trump campaign manager Corey Lewandowski, who serves as an unconfirmed special governmental employee.
Have you had sexual relations with Corey Lewandowski?
No.
Mr. Chairman, I am shocked that we're going down and peddling tabloid garbage in this committee.
Noem offended by the question, but never directly answering it.
I really think you need to say the word no into the record so that you can clear that up.
I think the ridiculousness of this and the tabloids that you are quoting and referencing are insane. And this has been
So that's a no?
something that I've refuted
Is
for
that a no?
years, and I continue to do that.
Noem also forced to defend the department's $200 million ad campaign with the secretary as the star.
You budgeted an astonishing $220 million for media consultant contracts so you can star in self-promoting photo shoots and lavish ad campaigns.
The secretary also cornered on NBC News' reporting over her seeking approval for the purchase of a $70 million luxury jet with taxpayer funds. The DHS says the plane was intended to save taxpayer money.
Wouldn't it have been cheaper just to buy a deportation plane in the first place?
Democrats accusing her of steering more than $140 million to a marketing company with a tie to her political apparatus, something Noem defended.
Was it all done
legally.
correctly?
14 billion impressions from that marketing campaign.
Sure.
It was money spent in this country and in 8 different countries that illegal migration was coming from.
Madam Secretary,
Overwhelmingly effective.
we all
$49
understand the
billion.
argument that you've made.
So obviously there are the other news stories attached to that, and her actually, trying to defend the $220 million ad campaign, which I believe is what ultimately got her fired. But if you weren't having an affair with Corey Lewandowski, you would have just said, no, I'm not. You could have additionally said how ridiculous it is that it was even being discussed. You could additionally discuss how you thought it was tabloid this and propaganda that. But shy of saying outright no, you're telling the world that you're having an affair with Corey Lewandowski. And yes, she has refuted it when she wasn't under oath. And therein lies the difference. This time she was under oath. This time she was in front of a congressional hearing. And she couldn't say no. She has said no in other instances. So why not no in front of Congress? Because she's most likely having an affair with Corey Lewandowski. It's most likely going to come out at some point in time. And then Congress can charge her with perjury. Can recommend that the Department of Justice charge her with perjury. Which they won't do as long as Donald Trump's in control of the Department of Justice. But that's why, in my opinion, she can't answer flat out no.